This is my friend Dawn.
And this is my friend Lisa.
And we're the Codependent Knitters. And we have a quick surprise for you.
We have a new pattern.
Yay.
This is the Not Too Fancy hat. So we announced this on our last episode that it would be coming, and I'm here to announce that it is now available on Ravelry. So this is the original. This is in Madeline Tosh, and it's dark, so it's hard to see. I'm trying to get an angle. This is Madeline Tosh Chunky. The color is leopard, and it's just a really wide rib style with one cable. So you'll be able to see this on the next hat. Lisa knit one. She did a test knit for me.
And I did it
come this way. You're used to being over there.
Serpentina.
This is
Mano Serpentina. You can see the cross right there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Turn this way. There's some really nice.
So what I did.
Because it's lighter.
Oh, there it is. Okay, thanks.
That's a good. So you can see the cables.
So
I love it. You knit yours a little you modified it a little bit.
I went with the modified that you said. At one point you said if you want it longer, add an inch here. And I did it. And I love it. Love, love, love it.
It's intended to be, as you can see in the photo, it's intended to be a tight-fitting skull cap type hat. So it's suitable for men or women. But I wanted something that would be, suitable for men. And I didn't want just a plain skull cap. I wanted to add something to it. But my husband said, just not too fancy. So it is the Not Too Fancy hat. I also knit another version the same version, but another hat. This is Diamond Luxury Superwash Chunky, I think. And then I did a blue version for the Hat Not Hate campaign. We're getting weird light in here today. It's a lot brighter.
We are.
Yeah. So you can see the cables there.
And that one is an Ella Ray Chunky Merino Superwash.
The Ella Ray. And this is a gorgeous blue. Okay, so the pattern, you need a skein of chunky wool, you need a 5mm circular needle and double pointed needles. Please do a gauge test because I am a loose knitter, and you use the same size needle as me.
I had problems. Remember, my flat is a lot tighter.
Yeah.
Than my in the round. No, was it the other way? No, I'm looser flat.
Then in the round.
Because I got almost gauge on flat.
Okay. And
then I didn't even remotely get gauge when I knit in the round.
Okay. So please do a gauge swatch and just double check, because you may end up with a hat that's a little bit too small. And you do want it nice and stretchy so that it's a snug fit. And you can modify the pattern by needle size. I did not do any testing in worsted weight. If you wanted to do worsted weight, the pattern is not written for that. And I haven't tried it. So you can experiment on your own, but I would say add stitches for another repeat, and there's instructions in the pattern on doing that to tell you how many stitches to add. My test knitters have knit it in Bernat Softy Chunky, and it fit, and everything was good to gauge with a 5mm needle. And I also have a test knitter that knit it in the Lion Brand Thick and Quick with the 5mm. She's probably a little bit looser like me, and she said it fit her husband perfectly. I actually designed this hat quite a few months ago and then just never got around to writing it up. However, the timing is perfect because right now there's a little campaign going on for Hat Not Hate. So it's
anti-bullying.
Yeah, it's an anti-bullying campaign.
Yeah.
And it's blue hats is the theme, and it was started by Lion Brand Knits and Brooklyn Boy Knits. And I think they're setting up to outfit a whole school with blue hats for October 1st, and then the month of October is sort of the month to wear your hats. So we are running a hat knit along for the month of October. We are calling the knit along the Hat Madness knit along, or Hat Madness KAL. And you can get the pattern for free through October 5th using a coupon code Hat Madness, and I'll put that on the screen. There are 3 ways you can, you can enter with knitting a hat. You get a bonus entry if you knit my hat pattern, and you get another bonus entry if you knit in blue.
So you can get 3 entries with one hat.
With one hat.
Okay.
So you don't have to knit my hat, you can knit any hat. If you knit another hat pattern and it's blue, 2 entries.
2 entries.
So remember to post your entry separate in the finished object thread.
Okay.
And you can double dip into any other knit along that you want. There are
Perfect.
plenty going on with other podcasters who've released patterns recently. And you can also double dip in our Caitlin Hunter knit along if it's a Caitlin Hunter hat pattern.
Ooh, tricky, tricky, tricky.
I know. So you can double dip with us. And if you do knit it for a blue hat, please tag it on social media with the Hat Not Hate hashtag, especially if you're on Instagram.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I know that Line Brand and Brooklyn Boy Knits, Louis Boria are following that hashtag. And it's if you follow that hashtag, you will see
Beautiful
like the
blue
hundreds and
hats.
hundreds and hundreds of hats that have been knit. We have a special prize donation from Knitting Wolf Luxury Yarns, and that is Barry. He's an Ontario indie dyer. And they really are luxury yarns. He has beautiful yarn blends. He does a lot of cashmere blends. And he saw some hats that I had knit and just tagged recently and asked if he could send a skein of his exclusive colorway for the Hat Not Hate campaign for us to give as a prize. So he did send this. This is called Lewis's No Bully Blues, and it's a beautiful tealy blue.
Do you know what I find?
It's just amazing.
Like, I find the colors are just amazing, and they're dimensional. Does that?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
that's what. Well, remember
they're
I said
very
it's like
radiant and dimensional.
when you
There's
see it in
not-
person, like it almost it looks like it glows. Like it's just like
It's
there's a
my
light
new
coming
lock
out
screen.
of it. So
yeah.
this is the Lewis No Bully Blues. He sent a skein for Lisa and I, and he also sent a skein, and this is worsted weight, so perfect for more hats. And I love how the colors look. They even look richer on this worsted base. Yeah, it's a 17 micron superwash merino yarn. So again, Hat Not Hate. Thank you, Barry, so much for donating the prize, and thank you to Lewis and Line Brand Yarns for initiating this campaign. It's a wonderful cause. So get into the knit along for your chance to win this beautiful yarn. Oh, Lisa caked it up.
I have to make a sock head. Actually, Girl Child found that, and she was watching the podcast, and she heard about the
It looks
campaign,
almost
and I have to make
forest green,
It's amazing.
but it's not. Like we had perfect light a couple days ago. That's a little better. It is a really rich teal blue, and we'll put some pictures on the screen with a little bit better color that we've taken to show you. We're just looking forward to seeing all the hats that you make.
Oh, I can't wait to see the hats they make.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
So I
That
hope
is
you
gonna be so
enjoy
much
it,
fun.
whatever hat you knit, and if you knit the not too fancy hat in this terrible light, I hope you enjoy that too.
It's a great pattern.
It's a quick
really,
knit.
Yeah.
Like I have testers that knit it in one day. I have one of my testers, Janet, had 2 of them in like 24 hours. So quick knit, great Christmas gift.
Mm-hmm.
We should wrap this up. Thanks everyone. Thanks so much. I guess that's it.
That's
We'll
exciting.
see you next
Sounds
time we
great.
podcast, and we'll be looking forward to seeing your finished objects. So
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Take care.